moving on, though. As indicative of the title, I talk about how voters don't vote for policy for the most part. And this is why voting, the concept of voting equaling freedom, prosperity, is a lot of propaganda that has been fed by people throughout the years, academia, and what have you, as the most preferable form of governance, and more so as if it equals positivity. And it doesn't. Mainly because you have people that are low information. They don't know what it is that they're talking about. They don't understand the consequences or anything. And then they up and go support a particular person for whatever reason, as low information as they might be. Now, this past election showed us a lot of the other side of that. Same concept. But when it comes to the presidency and how I've called it more of a beauty pageant than anything, has nothing to do, or little to do with the policies of the people that are running, be it the president and Trump or Joe Biden, and more to do with how they present themselves. And this right here is a prime example. Blue check mark by the name of John Harwood. I am not very, he's a White House correspondent for CNN. Oh my God, imagine being that guy. Of course, this is what he says. And he has a picture for my guys that aren't visual right now. You're listening to the audio on 4K and a Sec, or 4KandASec.com, that is, or you are watching, or rather listening to it on your favorite podcast. John Harwood says, 4 decent human beings. And in the picture is George W. Bush, his wife, and Barack Obama and his wife. And he called these people decent human beings. See, the thing about Trump, and you probably already know this and you understand it, a lot of stuff that rubs people the wrong way is that he talks like a regular person. And he carries himself like a regular person. And they don't like their presidents because, again, the propaganda says that there's a certain idea of what is considered presidential. And Trump doesn't really fit that. And he's just a regular person. He talks like a regular guy. He carries himself like a regular person. A lot of people, these blue check marks especially, say a lot of foul, random stuff on Twitter. He says a lot of foul, random stuff on Twitter. They don't like that. That he's much like them. And they don't want that out of their president. They don't want their president to be similar to them. They would much rather the president carry themselves in a different manner in what they consider to be presidential. The hilarious thing is that you got much of the same with Trump, but for what it does prove, particularly with Barack Obama, Barack Obama is an incredible case, because Barack Obama showed you that you can be suave, and if you can be suave, you can get away with advocating things that are diametrically opposed to the base that supports you. Believe it or not, there's two presidents in this picture. One bombed more countries than the other. Anybody want to guess which one that is? It's probably not the guy that at the time the media would portray that person in a certain light. It's not the guy that you probably think that it is. There's two presidents in this picture. One bombed more countries than the other. Here's another one for you. There's, again, two presidents in this picture. One deported more migrants than the other. Anybody want to guess which one that one is? In fact, I got another one for you. One is not pictured, but of course he's not a decent human being according to CNN. When you look at the current president and you look at the one to the far right, for lack of better terms, of the picture, anybody want to guess between the current president and the previous president in the first 4 terms, which one deported the most immigrants? It's not the guy that you probably think that it is. But what this shows is what I've long said. It's a beauty pageant, guys. It's a beauty pageant. And for those of you who don't and actually want to know the answer, Obama bombed more countries than Bush. Obama deported more immigrants than Bush. Well, under his administration, rather. There were more deported immigrants than him. Even in comparison to Donald Trump. Trump deported less. The one that said, build the wall, right? The guy that the leftists had acted as if, well, because you are Hispanic, you got to fear for your life now. Remember that? That type of craziness that they would try to instill in folks, right? Well, got news for you. Trump deported less immigrants over his first 4 years than Barack Obama. He deported less than Barack Obama did in his first 4 years. They don't care. They probably don't even know. It's not like CNN is going to highlight that. But that's why I say that it's a beauty pageant. People that are allowed to vote are literally stupid. Okay? I can't butter that up for you. I'm sorry, guys. I've been in enough political conversations with people that are fucking retarded. Yet they get to vote at the national level. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're so stupid to the point that as you can be suave, you can wear a tan suit, sing Al Green on stage every now and then, have a cool relationship with the blue check marks, the celebrities, the educational, and the entertainment elite. You can get away with bombing hospitals. Doctors Without Borders. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Barack Obama did that. How you bomb Nobel Peace Prize winner bombs another Nobel Peace Prize winner. Right? Considering with him and old Hillary, right? And everything they sort of ushered in when it came to Libya, which has slave trades and all kinds of weird stuff going. You can do that. And you can get away with all of that, which would generally be deemed as bad behavior. You can get away with that if you wear a tan suit, sing Al Green, you're suave, you're cool, you shoot a couple of left-hand jump shots. Rappers and singers buck dance for you, they make songs. You can get away with that. That's because people are stupid and they don't vote based on policy. They want someone that's presidential. This is why crackheads like Van Jones. Maybe he's not a crackhead. I don't think Van Jones does crackhead. I'm just using that in a metaphorical sense. They get to crying and stuff, talking about character matters, because that's all they genuinely just care about how people present themselves. You can get away with murder. So as long as you look cool. And voters prove that because they have no idea what they're talking about. A lot of stuff that they grill Trump on, they could grill Obama on. In some cases, particularly when it comes to immigration, they can grill Obama worse on that. But Obama is suave. He's cool, swagged out. Trump talks like a regular damn person and has no issues getting on Twitter saying some foul stuff. They're low information. This guy works for CNN. I would never call, by the way, considering the policies that both of them have ushered in, I would never, ever call George Bush or Barack Obama decent human beings. I have a lot of terms that I could call them that would probably get me banned off of this platform that you're listening to this or you're watching this on. So I'm going to reserve my thoughts. I don't think they're good people because they're not. But it goes to show that you can just look cool, act cool, be suave, and you can get away with murder. Because people that vote for these guys are very, very stupid people, and we should start calling it like it is. I'm not the one of y'all that think voting equals freedom. Voting has never equaled freedom, because stupid people get to usher in folks for policies that they don't understand. We're talking days after the election. You watched the last show that we did, the previous show, and we talked about a freaking doctor was like, well, I didn't know Biden was pro-lockdown. I wouldn't have voted for him if I knew that. These people are stupid. And there's nothing else that we can't call it anything other than that. It's stupid. It's stupid. These are very stupid people. And we should call it like it is. There's no reason to be, skirting around it or anything. No, they're stupid people. They're stupid people that get to vote for people that rule over you. And there's a problem with that. There's always been a problem with that, but it's especially a problem with that. And we should take that sort of stuff serious, because these people, fortunately, will usher in people that impact your lives in some way, shape, or form. Not to the biggest degree, but in some way, shape, or form. And they don't even understand what it is, the policies that it is that they have, rather.